Guess who will be flying VATSIM very shortly? You? Us? Are we doing it? Amazing. I'm so excited. That really gave me my pet back. To be honest, I was mentally giving myself a potential out to be like, you know what? I don't have the energy to do the VATSIM thing, but I'm going to have to, aren't I? Are we going to do it? Let us do it. Let me put the thing up. Have you done any yet before already? Hi, by the way. How's it going? It's just the conversation has already begun. All right. So I was looking, I mean, I wasn't looking that much. This looks to be the one that yeah, we're going to go in here, I assume. Unless if this is a first time thing for you and you want to just do Unicom stuff, that's fine. We can go ahead and do that with my mushy brain. You can't tonight, unfortunately. Your computer isn't set up. Oh, okay. Wait, so then who? I completely misread that entire thing, I guess. Darn. All right. All right. So when will your computer be set up? Because I like to get ahead of people. Well, yeah. So that was the plan. Yeah, commercial check ride over and done with. So we're getting back into the things. I want to get back into VATSIM. I've surprisingly missed it. As much as I fret about it, it is. It's fun. So that's the plan. I'm still tired. I will get into that. I was supposed to sleep more today, but that did not end up happening. So this looks to be like our place to go. So we were up in Canada yesterday. So now we have to go down this way. And we used to, it's been a while, do that whole look for the little pink dots. So do we want to take off, I guess, from a pink dot or try and go to a pink dot? Oh, guess we'll be flying VATSIM very shortly, meeting next week. Okay, you're hoping by next week, but you officially have your computer now. Yay, congrats. Does that all look okay? Have you like opened things up and everything and just haven't gotten it all together? I'm so glad. I'm really happy. That sounds amazing. And I'm looking forward to doing the VATSIM thing. So, shoot, hang on. So I'm seeing a couple of, so I see this one. Ooh, but I don't even want to deal with, so hang on. Okay, let me see if if I'm looking at these things correctly. So this is, I'm hearing strange noises. I'm so freaking tired. Monroe Regional. Is that in this a place? Monroe, it's right there. Okay. So then going up to that a place. And if it's too long, we'll have to figure else things out. And it's probably not going to be the weather that we want anyway by the time we actually get to it. I don't know how to find this one. This is Dallas. This is Little Rock. Him. Does that say Hugs? Oh, Hugo. I'm sorry. Well, let's just see how far it is, I guess. So we were looking at, where was it? Here. Bravo, Quebec, Papa. Oops. Kilo Bravo Quebec. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Quebec Papa. Ah, goodness gracious, no. So I'm thinking like an hour-ish flight or less because I'll end up making it longer anyway. Because that's how I do. Quebec. Kilo December. Other things and pop. Oop, nope. Yeah, that. Feel like that's a little long, to be quite honest. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, because our speed is gonna be like, we're gonna go low end. That still seems long. I don't wanna. How about this one? Eldorado. That way we're not in that airspace anyway. But then that's somewhat through that. So let's just go up to that one. CDH. How's that? KCDH. KCDH. And we don't even know if that's in where we need to be. Hang on. So Little Rock. Oop. You will eventually do VATSIM, but you want to practice your skills on the sim first, sure. Then you're going to do the VFR wings over New England on VATSIM program. Excellent. That sounds good. That'll be helpful. Well, fun. I'm looking forward to it. And good luck on it. And I was gonna say if you I still put new to VATSIM in my thing, so don't ask me any questions because I don't know the answer. But yeah, it will. There's so many good resources and people are so helpful and lovely. So yeah, it will. It'll be good. And it's gonna be fun. What am I looking? Okay. I forgot how tedious this was. Texarkana. We saw Texarkana. Texarkana was here. So we're about, oh, Hope is there. Hope is there, which means Camden is there. Haha. So it is within there. And we're going to where now? What is that? DeQueen. Oops. What is this? Nope. We'll have a little bit of weather. Potentially, maybe. Hoping. I think we're going to be good. I don't think it's this far up here. It just must not be showing up and I could just be looking in all the wrong places. So I think we're good. We'll just go with that. I still have that feeling of like, okay, I'm looking at the time and hoping that they go offline, but also not because I am looking forward to actually getting it in, getting the VATSIM in. Apart from my potential inability to do it properly. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so we have this, and we'll go over the IFR stuff. It is, I was going to say, and it's already gone VFR. That was the point. Okay, so takeoff minimums. Yes, start from departure. Where are we taking off from? Takeoff obstacle notes. Trees. Vehicle on road. Good to know. Trees. All right. That's good. No departure procedures. And then we will go 1500. So that ish way is even. So 4500 should be good. Yeah. Sure. Excellent. Amazing. Then here, boom. Our approach is our nav. I forgot about that. We need VOR or ILS. Gosh darn it. So I guess maybe we're coming into here. Because that's the only one that looks potentially yeah, I think that's probably outside of their scope. So we'll just go here. And the Terza should be fine. Oh, what is that? Oh. Swampy stuff, I think, is what that is. I don't quite remember. So we're going to switch our destination to, well, actually I should probably see. View our DME. Excellent. And we have our DME. So that should be good. Backup. 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 How long is that? 40 minutes. Honestly, that's probably good. We'll be fine. 5,500 we could do. We should say we can maybe. Yeah. That'll be good. That'll be fine. And now we do the thing. Get rid of deck. Move to boom. La da da. VOR DME. All right, VOR DME Alpha. Morehouse Memorial. Memorial Backup. Oh, and you know what else I'm not doing, which I should be? Boom! Back to IFR charts. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look, it's right on the edge. Donkey on the edge. I feel like I made that joke last night. Sorry. Yeah, right on the edge. Controller's gonna be like, why? Why are you way out there? Because that's where the pink is, apparently. So there, 3,300, 2,000, 3,300. So yeah, 5,500 will go. Excellent. Amazing. I don't want to. I was gonna say we could follow the whole Victor Airways thing, but I don't want to. We're doing it the way that I do it in real life. So yeah, or would do it and will do it in real life. So yeah, once you start doing that, it is up to date. Just updated the GPS in home airplane today, so that was nice. I mean, it has its windshield in now, so that's even nicer. Bastrop, Louisiana, Vortag 117.2. Trying to remember, are they all underlined or? I don't remember. I feel like it might be. Okay. Approach course is 26 degrees. Runway length not available. Touchdown zone elevation also not available because it is an alpha. Airport elevation is 168. Takeoff minimums are non-standard, and its use as an alternate is not authorized for this approach. When local altimeter setting not received, use Monroe. Irrelevant. We'll get our frequencies on VATSIM, and then procedure turn is not authorized, so it's a direct to the. Oh no. Okay. Well, you know what? I guess that would actually be. Should I just do that? We'll go like this, and we'll go to this VOR, and that's not what I wanted. Hang on. No, 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 no. This is supposed to be an easy flight today, but no. It'll be fine. It'll be good. And then we'll go boom to that VOR. Boom. And then into that approach, which works out just fine. Going from there, turning in above 2,000 by the MLU Vortac. Continuing at 2,000 to DME-11. And then dropping it like it's hot. Does it? Am I missing something, or does it not give the slope? Getting down to 720 for our circling minimums. We are likely, let us look. So our weather being, the 24th at 0255 Zulu, automated, it's calm, so departing, whatever. 8 statute miles, clear. 22 for temperature, 21 for dew point. Altimeter 295 remarks, AO2 differentiates precipitation. You can't stay long. Okay, really just a few minutes. Sounds good. Sparky recommended me a few times. Oh, thank you. I love Sparky. And you think this is the first time you've been able to pop in? Well, hello and welcome and thank you for popping in. Yeah, we're just I just got done with commercial check ride in real life yesterday, so we're getting back into the VATSIM things. So we're back into instrument stuff if you're into that. But yes, otherwise, good to see you. Happy to have you for as little a time as it may be. And yeah, hope to see you again soon and have a great whatever it's going to be for you and whatever you're doing. I hope it goes well. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. It was a time. I'm happy it's over. Yeah, so we are just figuring, that's what we were doing. Figuring out which runway we were going to land on. For now, it's currently the wind is 050 at 3, which is calm. So, okay, and now I just have to remember how this stuff works. So, if we see the runway very quickly, depending, we could boop into a base and go right in, or make it easier, question mark, cross over, and yeah, depending on whether we're still IFR or not. I usually like to do it on the ground, although, yeah, depending on how it is, we could cancel in the air. Yeah, we could just go like that and go like that. I don't know, we'll see. You're trying to plot a flight on LNM right now. Okay, from the New York seaport, to the Boston seaport right now. And with the airspaces, it's fun, question marks? Oh my gosh. So you're flying a float plane or a seaplane. What kind of plane are you going to be flying? Or you're just plotting the flight? And yes, I assume those airspaces are insane. And are you doing VFR or IFR for it? Because that would make it... That's a difference. Good evening. Yes, good evening. How are you? How are things? I hope well. Good to see you. C208 float. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up because I am a pilot, but I don't know plane, which is terrible. I'm working on it. Question mark. I wish there was so I used to have these books that were like spotter's guides, and there were like bird ones and cat ones and dog ones. And whenever you saw that species or that type of animal, you could mark it down and learn about it. They should have one for planes, and they probably do. I just haven't looked hard enough, I guess. So C208 float. And what made you decide to do that plane and that that looks super cool. What made you decide to do that flight? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, amazing. Very cool. Oh, replicating the tailwind air flight, and judging by that, they look like they fly VFR. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, that will be interesting around those airspaces. Cessna Caravan. Okay, sounds good. Caravan, a single engine turboprop. Nice. Okay. Fun. You just watch them fly IRL from a riverside bar in NYC and watch them land and take off all the time. Oh, that sounds nice. I bet it's nice. Is it nice? Oh my gosh. That sounds so relaxing. And amazing. And like a little bit of adrenaline at the same time. Just enough. Sorry. That's awesome. Very fun. Okay, well, I do. I hope it goes well. It's pretty great, I bet. Oh, very nice. Well, excellent. How is the planning going? By the way. Yes. So we did the Oh, sorry, that wasn't working. We'll figure out which airport we're going to do as we get closer, I guess. Minimums are 720. Missed approach is 16.1 DME. climb to 2,000, right climbing turn to 3,000 to MLU radial 38 to Galileo. Oh, okay. So going in there, and then we will probably potentially be, depending on where we end up. Oh, no, it'll probably be pretty much direct. So boop and then boop, which would be nice and easy. Okay, excellent. And then we got to do timers. I have to remember how to do holds and all that. It's fun. Right. I mean, the challenge. Little too much challenge. Interesting though. Am I flying in Bastrop? Is it? Yes, I think so. Yes. Oh, I don't have a keen sense of smell. The paper plant there. Oh no, makes you want to throw up several times a day. Louisiana charm of sorts, you suppose. Yes, absolutely. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's where we're flying into, I guess. So, because right now it looks like it's pink. So by the time we get there, it probably won't have anything. But for now, we're keeping our hopes up. So we're flying from Camden, VOR, directly into the approach, which is a VOR Alpha. So yeah, so climb to 2,000, then climbing right turn to 3,000 via MLU radial 3H to Galileo MLU 15.6 DME and hold. And we will also probably be a good thing, brief it again in the air. Looking for medium intensity runway lighting on 16. 16 to 34. So there's medium intensity runway lighting here, 16 to 34, and then there's runway and identifier lights, runway 16 and 34. Is that what it means? I don't know. See that distinction? The hyphen and the and? Oh goodness. Bridge heights are questionable. Any better suggestion than LNM for obstacles? I use SkyVector, if that's what you mean. So you got SkyVector.com. And yeah, that you put it to World VFR, and then you got all your obstacles. So it's like legitimate flight. What are they called? Like flight charts. So yeah, that's what I use in real life, and that's what we use in real life. So maybe. And then I think so. Okay, we'll quick run over. Boom, boom. Over here. Hang on. You said here-ish? Philadelphia, Newark, Marston. See, yeah, like in this-ish area. So yeah, you can bop in. Where'd you say again? Boston to New York Seaport. So yeah, so right in here. And then when you have these busier airspaces, you go up, you go boom, New York. Hang on, not that one. Yes? No, not that one. It gives you smaller ones. DC area, boom. Or not DC area, that's not what you wanted. Hang on. Not that one. Yes? No. Yeah, then they get smaller. Not smaller, but more detailed. If you can do those. Paper plant smell is awful. Oh no, your brother-in-law works at one and the whole area smells like vomit. Oh god. Out of what airport? KCDH. So I can here I'll throw that in there. KCDH for now, I guess, unless we decide to change it. Boom. I guess I'll pin that. Oh, were you asking that one? Oh, sorry. Well, I'll pin that anyway because I was going to put it up anyway. Boom. And then thankfully, in a way, International Paper Company closed down the Bastrop stank monster. Amazing. In 2008. And with poultry plant closings there, it's put a bit of a hurt on Little Bastrop. No, amazing people there, though. Okay. Oh, Yeah, Lower Manhattan, East River to Boston. Okay. So yeah, so if this is what you're looking for, this is what we actually use to fly in real life. So, yeah, it's got all of the actual charts just kind of all stitched together, and you get to poke on them and get information about them, and then like yeah, if this is Lower Manhattan, East River to Boston. I have no idea where Boston is, but yeah, but as an example, I'm trying to find. So the tack, boom, there, and then it's a lot more detailed. So yeah, you can go right in, and it's got your little obstacles, boom, boom, right there, 347, and not anything that's not shown, but like yeah, I guess it depends on how like where the actual seaport is situated. 6 and hang on. Just gonna throw this in here so I hopefully understand. 7. Aha. I almost got it. Boom. To MA17. Boom. Okay. So yeah. Are you doing it on VATSIM, or are you just doing it for funsies? You attended college in Monroe from 95 to 97, so you know the area pretty well. Excellent. You honestly miss it in ways, kind of go to school knowing you'll leave it. Oh, okay. Fair, fair. Well, fun. You'll have to explore SkyVector more. It is amazing. It's a lot of fun. Very helpful for flight planning, for the sim, and again, it's the same stuff that we use in real life. So, yeah, just a lot more interactive than on paper. So you screwed up the seaport code. I think I figured it out. So yes, is that correct? Sounds like a fun question mark flight indeed. Yes, looks like a fun question marks flight indeed. Yes, this is why I don't fly into and or out of. Oh, are you talking about all these? Good lord. Yeah, have fun with that. So yeah, so here's all these obstacles. So 1505, that's the height that you'll see on your altimeter. This is how tall the actual obstacle is. So yeah, and the seaport here is at sea level. That's 00 for sea level. No lighting, 10,000 feet of water runway. I hope I'm reading this correctly. I should know these things. That's a helicopter pad. Okay. Yeah. So the parentheses are how tall they are. These are what your altimeter is going to read. So yeah, so there's your obstacles. Planning on VATSIM. Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, and funsies. Correct. Seaport is actually on the left of the river. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more detailed you can go, but yeah, that's where it is. That's how it is. At the anchor. Right. Yep. Um, and it's like that's the way it's oriented too, correct? Like how the anchor is. So, depending on which way you're turning out, like I assume that way would probably be your best bet because it's got your smaller ones and you can just boop like that. Otherwise, depending on so so above 1100, that's cool. I'm not sure I've seen a plus. Um Yeah, so depending on who you're going to be talking to, if you're already talking to center and you get your flight plan, you I don't know. I don't know how they really work it. Like you could do a bunch of planning and they'll give you an entirely different flight plan potentially maybe. I'm not sure. And then airspaces are a cluster. Yeah. That's why I avoid them like the plague. But good on you for doing it. It'll be interesting. Very fun question mark. But yeah. At some point I'll get into the busier airspaces, but so I had checkride yesterday, right? Commercial checkride. And part of our plan, or it was planned to an airport near a Bravo. And what I did is I had my flight plan to the first fuel stop, and then when DPE wanted to go to the final stop, go over the final actual destination, I just plugged in that airport, and it went right through the Bravo. And I had planned to bop it around the Bravo, but I completely forgot to do that because I put it in the moment as we were doing check ride. And so it had it going straight through, and he said, well, when you're going straight through, have you ever flown into a Bravo? And as soon as he said that, I realized what he meant. Like, you're planning to go straight through the Bravo. And I was like, no, oh God, no. I avoid it like the plague, even if it's not a cluster F, like he said. So yeah, so then I had to, as he was talking and he was going over this stuff and he told me a story and everything, and I was just kind of like waiting to be like, oh God, I did not mean like I was going to go through the Bravo. I wanted to boop around. And so I finally got my chance to do that. And he's like, oh, okay, all right. And I was like, yeah, oh God. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah. So we went over our thing. I'm trying to think. Are we getting in the plane? Am I missing anything? I'm probably missing things. Oh, we have to file our flight plan. Let's make sure they're still online. They're still online, dang it. Oh, gosh darn it. We're probably going to get in the air around 0400 Zulu, we'll go with. Yeah, we'll do that. In case it doesn't take as long, we'll go 0345. Is that correct? Let me do math. Oh, 0345. Thank you for the help. Definitely. And I do. I hope it goes well. That is. Like, I can throw, do you have the here. I'll throw that up there in case. Oh, I don't want to be yelling at you. I have caps lock on. If that is helpful, I'm not sure if you already got to it or not, but I'll throw that out there if it's easier to just click on it. Once you make this plan, you'll share it with Sparky and ask her to share with me. Sounds good. And you'll possibly stream it despite never streaming. Do it. Absolutely. That'd be so cool. Excellent. Very fun. Yes, then definitely do the streamings. It is fun. We did. We went over this. I think we're good. I don't know. Yeah. So I'll get into the thing. Filing flight plan. I forgot how to do this. Actually, hang on. Let me put this away for a second. Boom. So that I can type out the flight plan without, I don't know. I'm just always worried that I'll accidentally show something that I shouldn't. All right. My call sign is, do I put November Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1? Yeah, Hotel Tree 1. That's not correct. Tree 1 Delta 1. November Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Flight rules IFR. Aircraft type, I've forgotten how to do this. C-152. Weight category heavy. Super. We're a super 152. Equipment, I think we do a transponder. That was a him show. This for check ride. I don't even know if I want to go over that part. But yeah. Questionable things. CDH off block. We were doing you use SkyVector for plates and LNM for flight planning normally. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, no, I usually do well, I guess it depends maybe on the type of, like, what you're doing now, where it's busier airspace like that. I guess I don't know. I've never really gotten into the planning on LittleNavMap because I just I have trouble with all the different clickings and stuff. And the SkyVector is so much, it's exactly what I use in real life, so I'm that much more familiar with it. So, eh, can bedazzle the throttle and it will be a super duper 152. Oh, that sounds amazing. I mean, we already have a duck and we have our new livery. So why not bedazzle all the things? Yes. And we have our disco pants as well. So, yes, all the things. You only fly sim, you don't fly in real life. Right. And whatever is easiest and best and most helpful for you. So, yeah. Very cool. When are we thinking we're taking off? Do we want to be 0345 or 0400? It's probably going to take to 0400. We're going to go 0400. Altitude, we decided 4500 because we are going that way, correct? Yeah. Airspeed 107 or 5. We'll go 105 because I tend to be slow. KBQP. Arrival alternate en route time 56 minutes. 0056. Fuel endurance 4 hours. Route details. Am I putting that entire thing in? Okay, yeah, I guess we are. ELD V71 1 to MLU. Okay. Other details, all the things, remarks, new to VATSIM. I will new once again to VATSIM. Also, just I'm going to keep putting that in there forever. Be patient with me. Remember Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 IFR C152 Light Alpha Kilo Charlie Delta Hotel 0400 4500 feet. Oh, I almost said a bad word. My bad. We are freaking IFR, so our altitude is 4,000 feet. Airspeed is 105. Quebec, Kilo Bravo, Quebec, Papa, 0056. 0400. Seems like a really long way. I bet it's going to be a really long way. 95 minutes or 95 miles. I don't know. Ooh, you know what? We're going to take off from El Dorado instead. Hang on. We're going to pop this back up here quick because I'm going to show you. So we'll quick have to look at that. There, that shape's a bit off. Yeah. So we'll quick, hang on. 0 knots, 10 statute miles, clear, all the things. We'll get that in the thing. We'll make sure there are no departures or what have you. Takeoff minimums, boom, and find, and boom. There, okay. Zoom. Takeoff obstacle notes, runway 4 tree, runway 1 tree, runway tree 1 tree. I'm funny. Tree from departure end of runway, blah, 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 blah. Looks good. Excellent. Amazing. So that's our plan. Okay. Sorry. When you're having flight planning difficulties, you sometimes don't say bad words. You are not the same, it would seem. Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes. My, oops, no, that's correct. This is not correct. KELD. Oh, and I'm supposed to. I do. My filter is tired right now, and I've been doing a lot of flying recently. And oh shoot, time en route is 46 now. It's probably going to be longer, but and yeah, I do. My cockpit vocabulary is definitely not ladylike. So, yes, that's how things are. I try to remain so on here, but yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight. Yes, that looks correct, I think. Kilo Echo Lima Delta 0400, 4,000 feet, 105 knots, arrival Kilo Bravo Quebec Pop. See if I'm just like, why do we have to go to well, that's that. We're just gonna do it. It's not that far. It is not that far. Let me look. How far is it? Does it 4 nautical miles? That's fine. We'll do that. It's fine. Sorry, I was trying to shave off minutes, but it's gonna be fine. Can feel the cauldron bubbling, and it's okay. Is it? Is it? It'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Luckily, I did. I had to practice the last. It was mainly the last flight check ride prep with commercial instructor. I tried the penultimate flight to not swear and be properly ladylike and focused, but it didn't quite work. And then the last one, it worked better. And then yes, with DPE, I was perfectly ladylike. I think. I hope. No swearing in front of examiner. Okay, I think we're good there. Yeah, oh god. Reading it one more time. November Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Hello. I must look at the thing. Sims Caesar, thank you for the raid. How is it going? What were you doing? How was your stream? I hope it was good. Welcome, everyone. Yes, as long as I cast the bad spells on the 152 and not you over the miles. I will try not to. Raid. Hello, how are you? We are getting in the plane. I'm just going over my VATSIM flight plan to make sure I haven't done anything wrong. It's been a while since I did VATSIM, so I want to make sure I do it right. So we're going over November Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, IFR, C-152, because why not? Light wake category, even though we're definitely super. Equipment Alpha, departure Kilo Echo Lima Delta. Oh, so I have to redo our thing. Oh god, hello. Yes, welcome. Hello. You're showcasing the talents of your adorable mods. Excellent, amazing. So what does that mean? What was it specifically? That sounds fun. So yes, and the I have to redo the what's the thing? What is it called? We're doing a slightly different flight plan now because it seemed like it was going to be too long. Bravo Quebec Papa. Boom, that. Actually, do I need to put the whole thing in there? Boom. V71. Boom. And MLU and Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. Boom. There. That one. It's terribly formatted, but that's the way it is. So yes. Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. I think we went. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Kilo Echo Lima Delta is our departure. Off block 0400 Zulu. Yeah. Altitude 4,000 feet. Airspeed 105 knots. Arrival Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. Hello. Thank you. Goober Pilot, thank you for the follow. How's it going? I hope you're well. En route time is 0046 minutes according to SkyVector. Fuel endurance is 4 hours, 0400. Route details, ELD V71 Mike Lima uniform. Other details, data file. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. Remarks new to VATSIM. I'm semi not new to VATSIM, but I'm saying I am anyway. File flight plan. Did it. Enjoy my flight. I will try. And they're still online. Dang it. So we're doing it. All right. Getting the things up. The technical things. That and LittleNavMap and tracker and VATSIM. Shoot, I'm trying to think. Am I supposed to put VATSIM up first, vPilot, or am I supposed to put Microsoft Flight Simulator up first? What is this? Oh goodness, what have I done? That's that. That's why. There it is. Okay, so this needs to go here. What is, oh gosh, happening? Ah! There, that works. I am hiding the flight plan screen. Yes, I'm sorry, so as to not accidentally dox myself. Right, I don't think there's anything that could dox me, but I would find a way. Oh, it's Sugar Cube. Hello. Okay, this is the account you had created explicitly for streaming MSFS. Got you. Hello. How is it going? And either way for the opening VATSIM and stuff. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Hi, how's it going? I think I just had an issue at one point where it wasn't connecting, and I figured out it was because I opened one or the other first, I thought. So, all right, so we have the sim. The sim is starting, I think, I hope. I will check again. There's that. Track IR is going. And maybe it didn't go. There it is. Okay, so the sim is starting. I'll get that up here. Sorry, things are happening. Where is it? Where's the thing? Oh, and I can turn that on. Boom, so you can hear it. Boom, and a boom. Oh, we got to do our craft clearance. I totally forgot that that was a thing. Shoot, I have to open MSFS first? Well, that's an easy fix. I am opening MSFS. I shall close vPilot. And then we'll open a vPilot again. Excellent. Okay. Should I do a terrible craft clearance in Paint? Here we go. I did. I completely forgot how much goes into the IFR flights. I haven't been able to fly IFR for a while since I actually got current. So I am a pilot in real life. I just took my commercial check ride and passed it, yay, yesterday. So we're getting back into the VATSIM things. I'm very excited. Okay, craft clearance. Craft. Apologies for my terrible writing. This is how I write in real life as well. Like a third grader. Best streamers use track IR. Ugh, does that mean I'm in that club? vPilot will give me prompts. Can't connect until I'm loaded in. I need to take this off. I can't think. Okay, can't connect until loaded in, but you can have the app open. Oh, okay. Sounds good. That. Okay, sounds good. I have not done the VATSIM in a while, so apologies. Congrats, thank you. I'm very happy to have it done. Says go, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Yeah, it could have gone better. It definitely could have gone better. But I'm happy to have it done, and I will continue working on stuff. So we are going to be cleared to, I don't remember. Kilo Echo Lima Delta, I think. Boop 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 boop. Using that for flight. Kilo Echo Lima Delta. So we're going to be Kilo Echo Lima Delta via our route. I'm just kidding. That's our departure. Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. Bravo Quebec Papa. Ah, that's a P. Oh my god, sorry. With handwriting like that, I should be a doctor. I know, right? No, instead I'm a pilot, and I need to be able to read the things back that I write, instead of make other people try and read the things that I write. Oh gosh, Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa? Nailed it! I understand how things work, kind of. So I need this again. Okay, so we are from going to... I need this back. Sorry. All over the place. There, okay. Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa is what we are cleared to. Via our route of... I'm typing it here. We're starting at KELD. Going to the Dorado VOR, Victor 71, that's a 1, and then MLU, Mike Lima Uniform VOR, oop, that's a U, 2 Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa, Quebec, and a Papa. Our altitude is going to be probably 4,000 feet. I'll put it over here in case they say climb to something and then expect whatever it is. Our frequency is going to be, I guess we'll check VATSIM for that. Was I studying for a check? Did it go okay? I was studying. We were doing commercial mock check rides, and I just took and passed it by the skin of my teeth yesterday. So, yes, so we're all done with the commercial mock check rides. We're back into the working on VATSIM and IFR stuff and whatever else we happen to do. So, yeah. If that is a paint doc, then I might want to know that there is a text box button. There is, isn't there? That would probably be more helpful. But you know what? We're committed now, aren't we? Command permit. What does that mean? What do I need to permit? Maybe. Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. What is that cleared to? Kaboy? It is not. It is cleared to Kabakaba. Hang on. Kilo. Bravo. Quebec. Papa. Boom. There. So much better than a text box. A P, a J, it was a P. Yeah, it was. It was questionable, wasn't it? Can you post a link? Sure. Nobody look until I vet it. Yeah, no, I don't. I hope it's decent. I hope it's fine. I'm trusting you. Am I not connected to Flying Doctor? Ow. What is it? Oh, very cool. Royal Flying Doctor Service. That looks super cool. How are you connected to it? Are you just aware of it? Are you in Australia? Oh, it's an IFR pattern. Yes, we are doing an IFR flight on VATSIM, the first one in a long time, so we'll see how it goes. And oh no, you never see this kind of clearance before. Oh yes, this is our craft clearance. We are cleared to Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. Our route is Kilo Echo Lima Delta, and then VOR via Victor Airway to another VOR, and we're doing the approach VOR Alpha, VOR DME Alpha into Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. Our altitude is, our planned is 4,000 feet. If they tell us lower and then expect 4,000 later, we'll have room for that. Our frequency, I'm still trying to figure out. It's supposed to say on VATSIM, is it not? So, oh, do I actually have to get in? Yeah, I bet I have to get in, don't I? Hang on. Kilo Echo Lima Delta. Ow, I bopped my lip. There. Departure, fly. Connected to simulator. La 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 la. And then, sorry, where's our paint again? Boom. Our frequency, I'm trying to look on the vPilot, so we'll get to there. And then our transponder code we will be given, and then they will probably say void time and stuff. So yeah, so that's how I organize it, if you can call that organized. So yeah, so that's what we use. I will probably take that off the screen and put, what's it up? Where is it? No, that's correct. There we go. Okay. You are aware of it. Okay, you're in Cali. Nice. Sounds good. You mean it seems to go in a figure 8? I'm so confused. Are you talking about the route itself? Because it does kind of make some zigzaggies. Boom on the Victor Airway down to... Oh, we go to the Terza. Oh, yucky. Oh, no, that's going to be interesting. And you support it with small donations. Very nice. That is. That looks super cool. Looking forward to looking more into it. Yes. Yes. So here, here. We'll pop the route up on here again quick. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? There it is. Boom. And a boom. So we're starting here. We're bopping up to the VOR, down the Victor Airway, boom. And then our approach starts, our initial approach fix is on the VOR. So that works out perfectly, goes there. Our approach is, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I should probably get rid of some of these. Exit. There. Okay. So our initial approach fix is the VOR. And there is no procedure turn, not authorized. So we just boop right in. So we get there and we go straight onto the approach. Keeping above 2,000, and then we bop down to 720. Boom for our minimums. And yeah. And that's what it is. You typed into SkyVector and it looked interesting. Oh, yes. KELD, ELD V71 MLU and KBQP. Because that works. Oh, well, no. Okay, sorry. So for the craft clearance. Hang on. So we are cleared to. They give us our clearance first. So this is just our end destination. So we don't start there. We're starting here. So we're cleared. Yeah, if that makes sense. So this is So ATC is going to come on. We're going to ask for our clearance. We're going to come on to VATSIM and we're going to say, whoever it is, I should look for that actually. Hang on. It's going to be Fort Worth Center, I guess. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, on the ground at South Arkansas Regional, requesting open IFR flight plan to, where are we going? To Morehouse Memorial. And then they'll come back with November Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, cleared to Morehouse Memorial via route as filed, or if they want to say all of them. Then they'll say climb, maintain 4,000, frequency, whatever it's going to be, squawk, whatever it's going to be, and then void and clearance time. So yeah, that's the way that they give it, so that you know where you're going, kind of, and this, yeah. Usually you don't need to write this stuff, these end bits out, so I could just like cross these out. So this is our route. Cleared to there, we're already here, this is our route, if that makes sense. It does not loop back, no. Nope, that's just how it's kind of given. Got it, makes more sense. Right, okay, sounds good. Was wondering if it was practicing missed and going back or something. No, it's just, that's the way that I write it, and it does. It ends up looking weird, so yeah. Oh, shoot, and I didn't even put it up. Sorry. So there, yeah, that. So crossed out that, cleared to there via the route, climb, maintain, filed, frequency there. Yeah, that thing. Oh, it has an NDB. We're not going to do the NDB. Nope. Fun. Nope. I will at some point practice that. I had a potential thing. The plane that I flew for commercial check ride has an NDB. My commercial instructor tells me that it's broken, but it's not placarded as such. So I'm guessing it does kind of work. He just doesn't want to fly it. NDBs are the most fun. I know, I'll get there. Hi, how's it going? But for now, we're just going to do something somewhat chill so that I don't mess everything up. Because, yeah, my brain is absolute mush right now. I was supposed to get more sleep today. However, I did not. We're going to go during the day. Ooh, Let's make it a there-ish flight. No, we'll go like, oops, there-ish. Oops, there-ish. Yeah, we got Ducky. Oh, God, yes. So, yes, I did. I had commercial check ride yesterday. I was supposed to get more sleep today, but I woke up. Hello. I woke up. I have to get back. Sorry, I can't see things. Sorry. I'm very charming today. And there's other things too. Sorry. House 75 and Ascended Gravity, thank you for the follows. And Deputy Dog, how's it going? Guess what we're doing? Well, first, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. How are you? Yeah, guess what we're doing? We're on the VATSIM. My instructor probably didn't want me to tune the NDB to an AM radio station and groove along to the oldies while you were flying. He puts his Spotify on during flights, so I don't think he cares much for that. No, he's like legitimately said that he doesn't really know how to do it, so he doesn't want to do it. And that's why I said, I was like, I'm going to learn NDBs, and then I'm going to teach you the things. And he's like, all right, you go ahead and do that. So now it's a challenge. And then yes, hello, how's it going? Listen to talk radio, right? Stream was good, excellent. Where are we? I have it pinned. Is it pinned properly? I will pop it in here again. Hang on. So we are here. And now I have to actually know where we are though, since we're doing the VATSIM thing. Catching a game, always fun, right? Oh God, want you to come. No, because in the Delta, no, because then that's taxiing. Oh God. Okay. No. It's too scary. My brain doesn't have the power right now. We're gonna continue doing these things. Well, okay, because what does that mean? Then I have to refile my flight plan and stuff. Hang on, let me look. Wait, no. Oh, okay, you're right there. So, all right, okay, fine. So okay, I will ask that. Sorry, I'm getting completely off track, but now I am curious. How is that going to work? I am going to be talking to you. So I'm going to be going along that route. Sorry, hang on. We'll get to all the things. I'm very sorry for myself. Again, brain is mush, but we're working with it. Route. I put sorry, my track IR. I'm sorry. I'm a very sorry. I will try to be slower. Is my pinned message up there? The route should be pinned up there. If it is not, I will re-put it in. Hang on. You should be here on my track art streams. We go upside down a lot with the track IR. Boom. I will throw this in here again. Oops. Copy. Boom. You'll do Bukaput Tower. Well, okay, so we're gonna go back into it. We're going back into the SkyVector for a second. So you were going to go open up this one, right? So, and that was my question because it goes to 7,000 and it's a Terza. So does that mean that along here, they're going to bot me over to you? And then am I going to be talking to you then the rest of the time? I don't know how these things work because I don't do ATC that much in real life. So... And I'm sorry about the disorienting, the track IR. I'm a very very expressive person, so that's what happens, and I apologize. Yes, I'm not sure what the yes was for, but excellent. And no worries, okay. I fly planes in real life, ads and good care with a quick correction. But again, brain is mush. So this is a terrible idea to begin with. But we'll see. Whereas you stream with track IR, it drives people crazy. You try to toggle it. How like having a key and then doing the thing. It'll be fine. You'll just open my arrival tower. But yes, it would. Okay. So, but I'm just gonna get passed around, right? So I don't. But then I have to. Switch frequencies and stuff. I need to remember how to do this. Oh God. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna start. We're gonna start doing the thing. So, okay. Okie dokie. Well, we're. Oh God. Okay. Doing the things. Doing the things. First we'll take the things off. We'll unchalk it. So yes, I got to get back into home airplane today. So freaking happy. I almost hugged her. I hugged her strut a little bit, just because I did. I missed her. Been flying what number one instructor calls an underpowered turd, and what DPE was just very not pleased with and ripped apart the entire time we were flying. So what was I doing? Control the space. There we go. But the thing is I wasn't able to fly her because the windshield had broken like 3 weeks ago when I was planning to start like getting toward checkride. So I had to go do the other plane. Windshield was broken. Windshield is fine now. She had been sitting there. The plane had been sitting there. And so I checked the pitot tube and there was like a little bit of something. Sorry. This is just a terrible idea. I'll go outside. Yeah, so there was potential. The pitot tube looked different than I remembered it, is basically what I'm getting at. So I was concerned, asked number one instructor, and he said, it's fine. It's just like little things and it'll get, oops, we don't use that. It'll blow out as we utilize it. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. The practice approaches you did last week, no joke, ATC cared even less than some of the more lackadaisical service you got. It was surreal. That's amazing, though. Well, and that's the thing is like, is in real life, are they more used to people practicing and not knowing what they're doing, kind of? Whereas like with VATSIM, it's kind of more expected that you kind of have it down a bit better. Kind of, if that makes sense. Because in real life, if you don't have it down and you're practicing, you likely have an instructor who can like help you out. Whereas like with VATSIM, if you don't know what you're doing, they're going to have to deal with that the entire time. I have no idea. Which letter is brain? Which letter is brain is mush in I am safe? All of them. Yes, fatigue and emotion probably. Yes, definitely fatigue. Definitely fatigue. BGP is untowered. Yes, but I will be going through the Terza for Monroe, like you said. And that's what I do is I start and end at the untowered airports because that's what I do in real life. Because ATC is scary. It's not, but I'm working at it. Bigger question. How do I get a duck on my dash? This is and I'll probably have to go through, hang on. I'll try and find the WBSIM JP Logistics 152. And Ducky is the stall horn. So let me get that link quick. Here is their Discord. This is where they update it. This is where you get it. And yes, I love Ducky. I love Ducky very much. Okay. Sorry, where is it? Sorry, I read very slowly, apparently. You'll do Fort Worth Center, and I can just talk to you the whole time. Okie dokie, sounds good. But wait, so you're just going to take over Fort Worth Center? No, wait, hold on. Did I just click the pitot cover? Yes, I did. I clicked the pitot cover off. The JP has that. Walk around and click outside. Yeah, WBSIM, JP, yes. JP Logistics, yes. It's also on the iPad. Fort Worth Center is operational now. Yes. And yep, JP Logistics has lots of features. Yes, it's very much fun. So much more. Yes. Than the rubber duck, right? Constantly amazed how good it is. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Most of flights so far are in Cessna 152. It feels like home, right? Legit. You were like, you'd like to do a practice approach. And they were basically like, maintain VFR, separation not provided, and knack yourself. That's amazing. I love that. And it is like every time that I actually do ATC and VATSIM, everybody's so lovely and nice, and it's not scary, but it's also scary. I just work myself into it. Yeah. You squelch out the 1200 code, so you don't see a lot of the VFR traffic. Okay, got you. Interesting. Oh, good grief. What? You're on forward center, so you attack. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Fun. All right, I'm ready. Getting there. Oh God, I still have the battery on. We didn't check anything. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, sorry. We're getting outside the plane. We checked the things. We checked the lights. We didn't check the lights. Hang on. Oh, and some VATSIM controllers are not actual controllers, nor pilots. Right, absolutely. And you know it's a Terza because of the gray rig. Right. Oh, and yes, look, my new livery. Tiki made for me. I'm so pleased. Isn't it pretty? Lights are working. Lights are working. Lights are working. Excellent. Pitot, grab the pitot tube, feel that heat, turn it off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. There's the anachronism that won't go away. Aren't many left. Right, Europe on center. Call you 135175. Okay. So, oh God, why isn't it coming up on my... do I have to... Oh, I have to connect. I'm silly. Hang on. I probably have to turn the plane on first, don't I? Connect. There, that works better. Probably. Maybe. 135.175. Okay. I will put that in my craft clearance. Craft clearance. So clear to Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa via El Dorado Vortex Victor 70. Oops, that's not a 7. 71. Mike Lima uniform to Kilo Bravo Quebec Papa. 4,000 for the altitude. Frequency is going to be 135.175, and my squawk will be whatever it is. A couple dozen? Oh gosh. And are they reverting? Are they becoming like larger airspaces, like the Charlies, or are they going down to deltas? The one, like how they switch them. It's the stallhorn test, though. Yes, never noticed. You've probably flown with it and just been blind to it. Oh, yes. So when you actually stall it, Ducky will squawk at you. It's amazing. Pleases me every time. Someone was wondering if anyone uses flight services anymore. Yeah. I should do it more. But 1,200. Oh, it's not a thing in Canada. Interesting. My wife is calling you to bed. Okay, it is way past your bedtime. Have a good stream. Thank you. Happy to have you here. Good luck on your flight plan and your eventual stream, hopefully. And yes, good night. Hope to see you again soon. And sleep well. You get a code for every departure. Oh, that's right. I do think I heard about that. Interesting. Yeah, we just go bop around. You have to psych yourself up for IFR, right? If you can copy the craft correctly, that's half the battle. Fair. You're not a pilot or a real controller. Yes, you are a real controller. A real VATSIM controller. Batteries can last a pretty long time. Ask you how you know. How do you know? I'll hear the story again. Livery is cool. Yes, I'm so pleased. Yes, it's lots of fun. Guess who just got a new computer? Right. Nice. Probably want to get a new craft. Oh, no. Why? With Fort Worth Center. Wait, why? Why? I'm so confused. I hope not. Use the RF radio app on your iPad. Ooh, to manage the radio. Oh, nice. Okay. Aren't required to report in for a Terza. Right. Optional Class C. Right. Hello. How's it going? How are you? I hope well. They're just staying Terza for the most part. Oh, okay. Got you. You're loading it up? You're okay, excellent. Sounds good. Because we're getting there. You've called flight service before for weather briefing. How did it go? I should do that at some point. And yes, good night. Thanks for being here. Used to call FSS before each and every flight for weather. Used to file with them. Used to get in-flight weather updates from them. Close flight plans, everything. I should add that to my list of things that I want to do now that check ride's over. and starting like 2 weeks from now, 2 to 3 weeks from now, we'll start doing other things. He's going online. Oh, so Fort Worth was online. And then now he's taking it over, so I just get to talk to friendly person. So yeah, get clearance from him, which may differ. I guess we'll find out. I did file the plan. I'll quick look at Fort Worth Center, or not that one. Hang on. Everyone is using Preflight. Oh yes, bro. Do you even Preflight? Okay. So wait, so did it go off, or were you just like to the person? You were just like, oh hey, so this random person over here is gonna be flying, and you're swapping. It is nice because you get to talk to a human, right, and ask questions and clarify, which can be difficult when you're a new pilot. Fair. Don't corner yourself into only using Preflight. Right. Though it is good, is your advice. Right. So I do want to practice at some point. And so do you now, but you learned before smartphones were a thing, right? When you got your licenses, everybody was using a Motorola StarTAC. Very nice. And your advice is way less advanced. As a way less advanced pilot than honestly, probably not. I'm cramming through the things, but the experience is there's still much to be practiced and learned. So there are times you walked into an FSS to get a briefing. Nice. Should add it to the list. Some point, yes. Oh, takes the hubs and the hang on. Hubs and the tack. And we were also supposed to check fuel gauge. Looks good, but we're probably going to fill up before... No, we are going to fill up before we go. And then we do our pre-flight. Oh, God. Static port, vents, pitot tube, drain hole, fuel vent, stall, horn. Drain a little bit of fuel from there. Tire, antennas, wing, aileron, flap, more antennas. Oh my God. I have very little brain power left, so I apologize. The fuel covers, those things. Antennas, elevator, trim tab, rudder, more antennas, tire, drain a little bit of fuel from there, aileron, flap, oil. Oh, which I actually have to check in the thing. Strain it. Propeller, alternator belts, exhaust, air intake, nose wheel clearance, tire. Okay, now we go to our iPad. And then we make sure, boom, 6.8, good there. We have our DME, ADF, transponder, should be good. Okay. Make sure we didn't forget anything. Okay. You're not sure they're quite manned. Oh, the same way now that they're AFSS. Okay. Darn. I thought like a long time ago. Hello. I thought a long time ago that one of my instructors said at some point we're going to have to like go into a flight service station and talk to them and be like, yeah, get me over those nerves. Jumper Man 82nd, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I apologize for myself. Thank you for putting up with me. We're gonna get to the flight. We're gonna get to the flight. I promise. And there were also a lot more of them back then, right? And you're hoping to get your rudder pedals and get in the air by the 1st of June. Yes, excellent. And your verbal stick finally arrives tomorrow. Amazing. Almost 3 months later, right? How did I customize my plane? I had a viewer was nice enough to be like, so hey, you want a livery? And I was like, I mean, yes. And they're like, all right, I got you. And so they made it. And then they were able to make it so that it would work for the WBSIM JP Logistics 152. So, yeah. 82nd, All-American. Is it a reference that I don't understand? I feel like it's probably a sports thing, and I don't know sports things, and I'm sorry. Okay, so we're doing the thing. We're starting up. Nope, that's not what we do. Seat. No talking during takeoff and landing. Seatbelts on at all times. Exits out the doors to the left and right. For now, make sure they are shut and locked. But since it is probably really warm out, where is my thing? We're going to open the window. Boom, for some ventilation. Circuit breakers, but-a-la-da-la-da-la. Also checking them because they do actually pop. Brakes, pedal test. Seat track, back and lock, chicken. Avionics are off. Autopilot's irrelevant. Carb heat's off. Beacon goes on. Prime it. Boom. Boom. Mixture full rich. Throttle goes slight. Clear left. Clear right. Clear ahead. Clear back. Clear prop. And then we boop. And then we boop. Oops. And then we boop. And then we boop. And then we boop. And then we boop. Ah. Oops. Oh, shoot. Hang on. You see nothing. We filled up beforehand. Somebody flew my home airplane today, and apparently they just did all the things that they weren't supposed to. They left the fuel truck. There's a weird thing. So the fuel truck, if you turn the key too far, there's a knot. So you turn it this way, right? And then when you turn it here, that's where it stops. You turn it one more, and it's still going, and it kills the battery. So they leave the fan on so that when you turn it there, you hear the fan, and you're like, oh, it's on, so I have to turn it back. But apparently they didn't do that, and the fuel truck was dead when we got there. What else did they do? They left the primer out a little bit? No. They popped the landing light circuit breaker. They cranked the oil cap on. They put the chocks on weird. Yeah. It was... people using my home airplane, and it's not even my airplane, and it makes me so sad because I'm like, my poor baby. Treat her right. All right, nav lights. Taxi. Oh, I can actually turn on... Oops. All of the things that I'm supposed to because the generator is not a weak thing. 13517. He's probably over there twiddling his thumbs. I'm so sorry. If you're still in here, if you're just sitting there waiting and just like, come on. I need noise canceling for the sim. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna go like this. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, can I go like... I'm just gonna go like... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go like that. I don't know what other thing that might be. We're gonna go on what's not UNICOM. Okay, it is transmitting. Then we go there. Okay. There's that. We're not transmitting. Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh, Airborne Division in the Army. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can tell how well I know things. I know none of the things. I'm so sorry. You're usually streaming on Tuesdays when I'm on. I'm sorry. I was shocked when you saw Since These Are Raid. Yeah. By the way, thank you for that. Everybody check out Since These Are. I'm sure y'all have. Should get a honeycomb yoke. Are you talking to me? But mine works so well for now. Maybe. If I get anything else, I want a freaking trim wheel. Because the button just ticks me off. Your controlling center, there are always aircraft. Okay. Pepper was not allowing you to get your computer set up. He wanted all the attention. He almost tripped you. Oh, no. Well, that's fair. Pepper deserves attention. There is an option for noise canceling in the options. Really? Okay, you'll probably have to walk me through that. Although, we'll see. We'll see. Am I on the right frequency? Yes. Okay. Check him out. Is that yes? Yes. Check him out. Do that. Click the thing. Do the thing. Okay, we have to get weather. Boom. And boom. And we're going to read this here METAR. Hopefully there is one. I assume there is. Boom. South Arkansas Regional. So Kilo Echo Lima Delta, the 24th at 0353 Zulu. It is the most recent. Automated, 70 degrees at 6 knots. I'm checking out which runway we're doing. Runway 4? Oh, and that would set us directly towards the VOR, so that's definitely what we're doing. So we'll be taking off runway 04. 10 statute miles scattered at 5,000. Oh my God. 20 degrees Celsius, 19 degree dew point, 29906. Remarks AO2 differentiates precipitation. Sea level pressure is 1014.1 millibars. Temperature is 20 degrees. Dew point is 18.9 degrees. Excellent. 29906. No-do. Boom. Boom. Does that jive? What is the elevation? 277. Correct? 277. Is that what it says? 220, 40, 60. Yeah, looks good. Amazing. AO2, what's that? It means that that station differentiates precipitation. So, like, it'll say rain, if that makes sense. Wait, now you gotta teach you stuff. You mean for the METAR? Oh, shoot, wrong one. Yeah, so as far as I understand it, that's what I always say is it differentiates precipitation. And again, I am not an instructor, so do not take anything that I say seriously. So, yeah, it's just the station. There's AO1, AO2, AO3. Yeah, precipitation discriminator. That thing. So, like, it actually gives you what the actual precipitation is and not just there is precipitation. Kind of, I think. Yeah, that. I'll learn better. I'll know more in a few months. Yeah. Did all the things. Did the things. Oh, VOR. We need to do the VORs. Hang on. Sorry. VOR is 115.5. Boom. And just in case, why don't we stick it in here as well? Don't take that out of context. Boom. We're going to bring our mixture out a little bit so that it's not fouling up our plugs as we're sitting here idling. I'm sorry. 117.2. Oh, we need our DME on as well. There. Okay. And we'll just go like that just so that we have it. Okay.
USAir 1320 Heavy, can I take a step away from the flight deck? Copy that.
That's correct. What's correct? What did I... I don't remember what I said. I'm sorry. What's all after T? Okay. So temperature here is 20 degrees Celsius. Dew point is 19 degrees. So the temperature, 0 means it's positive. If it was a 1, it would be minus. So it's 20 degrees, 20.0 degrees, and then positive 18.9 degrees for the dew point. So it rounds up to 19 degrees. Does that make sense? Can I hear you talking? You know what? I didn't. I think I just heard the one person. You're getting excited just watching this? Oh, God. Oh, no. Yes, like Charlie Foxtrot says. Okay, so we're going to start taxiing. I have no idea. Oh, flaps can go up. DME is there. Shoot, hang on. Ah, okay. So DME is connected to the first one. Excellent, amazing, good to know. Um. Oh, hello. I'm coming. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so more check ride stories. So when we taxi out, usually, hang on. I forgot there's another thing that I have to put on. Oh my god, where is it? There it is. Sorry. It's my flight tracker. Gonna need a clearance. I know. I'll get it at the runway. Cause this is uncontrolled. So I don't have to talk to you until I get to the runway. I talk sassy right now, but I'm gonna be like all terrified and goody two shoes once I'm actually on there talking to you. What am I doing? Procedure, airport diagram onto the map. Okay. We got the little bits of taxiings to do. So yes, so at Commercial Instructors Home Airport, where I have been flying out of because home airplane was broken.
US Air 1320 Heavy back in the flight deck.
I do not hear you if you are speaking. That doesn't sound good. Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna go like that a little bit. See if I can go like that just a little bit. Okay. You heard him? My radio might be blocked. In what way? What does that mean? Okay, so I just need to get to the end of the runway, maybe? Is that what you're saying? Hello, look, you're on VATSIM because you have a shadow. Terrain. Okay, so we'll go. Oh, and you mean you heard him? So that was the pilot speaking. I just didn't hear his response. So yeah, so at Commercial Instructors Home Airport, we take it out of the hangar, we start it up, we taxi it out to the run-up pad, I guess. It's all open and large and everything. And so we spin around and we do run-up right on there.
Fort Worth Center, American 1302 with you, flight level 300.
Uh-oh, I'm still not hearing you.
2373, American 1302.
No. Am I gonna have to get it in the air? I forgot how to do that. It'll be Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, just off of, just like, yeah, probably just over the VOR, open IFR flight plan to wherever we're going. Just request pop-up IFR in the air, but I'm so used to the craft clearances. Okay, I guess we're doing something that I haven't done in a while. More that I haven't done in a while, I guess. This is fine. I'm just going to keep getting more nervous. And if that comes out as this, I apologize. So I promise I'm not getting frustrated with you. I'm getting frustrated with myself. Oh God. Okay, we're going to do this. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. You read me back a craft clearance, but not in the air. I'm flying. It'll still be a craft, but abbreviated. Right, but then I don't have time to sit there and, you know what I mean? Hello. I don't need to be frustrated. Stop it. You're amazing. Thank you. How are you? Good to see you. We are. We're doing IFR. We're doing VATSIM. I haven't done any of these things in a while, and now I got to do a pop-up IFR maybe because I can't hear things. So yes, that's where we're at right now. Run up. Okay, hang on.
Descend via the Seaver 4 arrival, American 1302.
Gosh darn it. Can always try to call and see. Okay, I will. But you're gonna be able to hear me, and then I won't be able to hear you, and then it's gonna be awkward. But you know what? We'll do it. But first, we got to do run up. Oh, so I'll get to that story, I guess, in the air, so that we can actually get in the air. What are we doing? Run up. I just need the first part. Fuel's on both. Trim for takeoff. Flight controls free and correct. Out and back. Oh God. And up and down. Instruments are good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Primers in and locked. Mixtures best in power. Yeah. Then we run up. A little bit more. Watch that drop. And back. Watch that drop. And back. Car peak goes out. Watch that drop. And back. Check our amps and volts. No suction. Oil pressure temperature is good. Idle check closed. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so nervous.
Listener, so 1680 request couple minutes away.
Ugh.
Or is that, we'll do, that's a 1680.
Dude, can you get before I reach my destination? So very. So very. Okay. All right. You got me. I'm awesome. You're awesome. Okay. 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 We got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. All right. It has. It's been a while. What am I doing? I'm gonna throw up my craft clearance in case I can hear you. You know what? We're gonna get all the things. Oops. We're gonna put all the things together. Why? Oh, shut there. Oh, look, noise canceling. Mixture. Okay. I do need to remember where we actually are and where we're going. South Arkansas Regional. On the ground, South Arkansas Regional to Morehouse Memorial. Okay. See, but this is the thing is I'm usually very calm on the radio, but like you get to see the behind the scenes here where I'm sitting here panicking. It'll be fine. It's fine. Okay. Hem. Fort Worth Center, right? Is center approach on? Center is on, yes. Deputy Dog is on Fort Worth Center. Okay. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1 on the ground at South Arkansas Regional. South Arkansas Regional, open IFR flight plan to Morehouse Memorial. I am going... Oh, ask for a radio check. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that first. Thank you. Wait. Can I do that to center? Is that weird? I feel like it's not, but also. So Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta, yeah. Can I just say Fort Worth Center radio, or should I just, I'm confused. Do I just say Fort Worth Center radio check? And then I can go? Do I have to say my tail number? I'm sorry. I forgot how nerve-wracking this is. Even though I know that you're nice and you're lovely. I see things going, but I'm not seeing them go. It's VATSIM. I know. Oh no, my chat isn't working again. Sorry, I was talking to her. No, you're fine. I'm sorry. What's going on? So do I just say Fort Worth? Can I just say Fort Worth Center radio check? Or do I have to say Fort Worth Center Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 radio check? I'm so sorry. I appreciate you so much. Bet you forgot how actually panicky I am. Do the tail number. Okay. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 radio check. That is what I'm going to say. Okay. All right. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 radio check. I hear nothing. So I should get in the air. I gotta get in the air and get pop of IFR. All right, we'll go to the VOR and then we will turn on course. Nope, see you in the air. Okay, fine. All right. Okay. So, am I supposed to shoot? So for right now, I'm not IFR, so I can squawk 1200. I go on to Unicom and do traffic. Oh God, sorry. Oops. I go on to. Sorry. I go here. Do traffic calls. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello. How's it going? Stop. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. I hope you're well. What were you doing? What are you guys coming from? Welcome. We're getting back into VATSIM, and I am being nervous again. So, yes. And you'll give me a code in the air. Okay. Because I thought if hello, thank you. Dendarian, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So if it's IFR but ATC isn't on, I squawk 2000 2000, right? But since it's VFR, it's 1200, right? Does that make sense? Am I correct? How's things going with commercial? I just took commercial check ride yesterday and I passed it. But it's over and done with, so we're back at this, and I am remembering how nerve-wracking it is. So, yes, did the thing. You were doing, gliding in Southern Oregon. How was that? And why did you decide to do that? Do you do it regularly, or was it just a one-off thing, or what? I got this, thank you. Okay, and yes.
Runway 4, are you ready to go?
I didn't even call you up. Why do you gotta call me out like that? Okay, here we go. Congrats, thank you. Okay, doing the thing. Okay. I will get to that, sorry. So now what am I supposed to respond to you? Okay, hang on. So now that okay. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 on the ground at South Arkansas Regional, short of runway 4. Open IFR flight plan to Morehouse Memorial. Oh my God, calling me out. I was gonna get in the air. Did you hear me? Is it coming through now? Oh shoot, sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Okay.
Cessna 731
sorry.
November Echo is turning left crosswind for runway 04.
I'm sorry. I forgot that I was on fricking Unicom. For the love of God.
Archer 604 Charlie Foxtrot, holding short behind the Cessna, runway 4, southeast Arkansas.
Why did I not recognize? I'm sorry. Okay, going. We're going. I'm sorry. For the love of God. And I just did that on Unicom. Okay, words.
South Arkansas traffic, Cessna 731 November Echo is in the left downwind for runway 04, South Arkansas.
South Arkansas traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, departing runway 4 straight out. South Arkansas. Oh my God. For the love, frickin' A. I totally thought, I forgot that I switched to Unicom. And I was like, I thought that ATC finally came on. I'm sorry that you were holding behind me and I was just doing all the strange things. I will get back to chat once we get in the air. All the things are green. We're really close. Oh, God. Oops. I forgot how... oh, God. Oh, God. I don't have clearance on my yoke. Hang on. Oh my God. I promise I fly better in an actual plane. Oh God.
Arkansas traffic, Cessna 731 November Echo is turning left base for runway 04, South Arkansas.
So I totally thought, I don't know if I fully properly explained this. I thought that ATC was calling me out, like it finally came through, but no, I was just being an a-hole sitting in front of somebody else. I'm sorry, Charlie. Okay. So before I have to actually go get my IFR clearance. Thank you, Smitty Papa and Lana Turtle or Iana Turtle. I'm sorry. For the follows. I apologize for myself and thank you for putting up with me. VOR, shoot.
South Arkansas traffic, Cessna 731 November Echo is turning short final, runway 04, South Arkansas.
Oh my god, I cannot freaking believe. Oops, there. 60. Turning. Oh god, I'm so... Oh god, okay. 1200 VFR, 2000... Oh! VFR 2020, 200 IFR. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh god, and I'm so... Oh... And I apologize in advance. We might get some gamer words tonight because... Yeah.
South Arkansas Regional Archer 604 Charlie Foxtrot is line up on runway 4 behind the Cessna over the numbers.
I'm so sorry. What do I call
South traffic, Cessna 731 November Echo is going around.
I'm sorry I caused whatever is happening back there. I assume. Oh, okay.
South Arkansas Regional Archer 604 November Charlie Foxtrot is departing runway 4 straight out southeast Arkansas or South Arkansas.
Oh god. He's talking to me. Okay, I'm doing the thing. Okay. I'm doing the thing. Fine, I'm doing the pop-up. We're doing the thing. Okay. I am, where are we? I'm not sure. Over the VOR. I have to switch.
South Arkansas traffic, Cessna 731.
Frick. Okay. Where are we? I'm coming. I'm sorry. Oh, frick. Hang on. Shoot. Sorry. Hang on. 2,000, climb 4,000? Shoot. Hang on. I'm sorry. I will get back to chat probably a little bit later. I have to call. Okay. Forward center. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Just over El Dorado VFR. Open IFR flight plan. To Morehouse Memorial. Okay. Turn. Okay, for the love. Oh god, that's why. Sorry, I was leaning on my rudder.
I apologize for that. Proceed direct takeoff.
Okay, sorry. Okay, ready to go? I'm ready to go. I can do the thing. I will do the thing. Fort Worth Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, just over El Dorado VOR. Open IFR flight plan to Morehouse Memorial.
Hotel 31 Delta 1 cleared to Morehouse Memorial as filed. Maintain 4,000. Squawk 5263.
Cleared to Morehouse as filed. Climb maintain 4,000. 5263. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Brick.
31 Delta 1, readback's correct. Proceed on course.
Do I say anything to that? Oh god, sorry. Oh, proceed on course, meaning stop turning the way that I'm fricking turning. Climb. Oh god. I forgot how much more frick stressful this is than just doodling around without anybody freaking
November Hotel 31 Delta 1, radar contact, say altitude.
2,400.
Roger, the MBA in your area is 2,700. Maintain present heading until reaching above 2,700.
Maintain heading until 2,700. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Bah! Okay, for the love of God, can you climb? There. Okay, you know what? We're a little close here. Little close. There. Present heading.
Sector 1302, descend to maintain 5,000. Expect 17 center for landing.
5017 center for
Okay.
landing American 1302.
So now I can turn on course, right? Correct? Kind of? Yes? So until is what he said. And so now I turn. Is that Deputy Dog? It is Deputy Dog. Being so nice and kind and patient. All right, so I'm above 2,700. I've climbed to 4,000. Getting back onto my VOR course. Okay. Ah, piss. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, it's better than it could have been. Oh, wait, what am I doing? It's supposed to be... Ah, frick. Oh, God, what did I do? Ah, wrong way. Frick, what was it? I can't fricking see my 4 to from. I'm so sorry. I apologize for everything. Okay. What does it say? There. Okay, so we're good. You can see the weeble wobble on the scope. Oh, no. You can't. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, okay, climb. Well, I'm glad about that. All right, as we're climbing, I'm going to attempt. I'm going to make an attempt. We're going like this. To go back and read. And yes, a commercial pilot who barely passed checkride. A commercial pilot, right? But like, I do. There were things that I wish it would have gone better. I do. I absolutely do. There were things yeah. So, but yes. Thin class Delta, but no tower. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. I'm sorry. Pro pilot was.
Center, Archer 604 Charlie Foxtrot. BFR request.
604 Charlie Foxtrot, go ahead.
604 Charlie Foxtrot, 3,500 feet, about 7 miles east of South Arkansas, and bike flight following to Monroe.
November 604 Charlie Foxtrot, squawk 2214, please.
2214, 604 Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay. Sorry, I will get back to that again. Let me just get to sorry, hang on. We're doing VOR, so it's fine. We're doing VOR.
604 Charlie Foxtrot, radar contact, say altitude.
3,500, 604 Charlie Foxtrot.
Roger, altitude checks, traffic at your 1 o'clock, about 2 miles, Cessna 172 at 4,000.
And we have Cessna in sight, 604 Charlie Foxtrot.
604 Charlie Foxtrot, maintain visual separation.
I'm a 152.
604 Charlie Foxtrot, bro.
I'm a little one. I am light. Oh God, no, go down. Nope, down. 100 feet is not okay, 100 feet is not okay. 100 feet is not freaking okay. Oh, I could probably also pull out my power a little bit for the love. Pro pilot, yes, I know, totally, completely not at all. Always a good practice run.
1302, maintain present heading.
And you've done it so many times, okay.
Heading American 1302.
And that's going to be vectors to final.
And I mean, I guess I'm
Vectors to final,
happier it
American
was on
1302.
UNICOM and not Fort Worth Center. Totally made a call in real life on center, but we were on the ground, so probably nobody except any other pilots heard. Yeah, that was okay. This is fine. Sorry. I won't be a good pilot. I won't be at my proper things. And someone even gave you a joke clearance. Did you believe it? That's funny. I'm the best to watch. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. I appreciate that. but also like the struggle. So I'm sure there are many a face palm. Best way to take off? Oh God, yeah, all that. The almost crashing. Dying laughing. I'm glad. I am glad.
CJX 400, descend to maintain 5,000.
Oh God.
Right, down to 5,000, CX quarter.
And
Ooh.
CJX 400, I don't know if I told you, but we're going to bring you in 17 center visual.
Yeah, visual for
Wobble wobble, yeah. That song from how many years ago? Wobble baby, wobble baby. Except it's not to a beat. Have determined that to be a lie. I assume that was for when I said I fly better in an actual plane. Yeah, though. No, I'm kidding. I actually do. I absolutely do. And that's why, like, the past few weeks, well, a couple weeks, I had gotten so consistent with my commercial stuff. And it was just such a poor showing yesterday. And yeah. I promise. I know how to fly a plane. Who was behind me? Charlie Foxtrot was behind me. And I was being an a-hole in line. And I'm sorry. Forward Center was a good controller tonight and just left that area. Yes. Well, I know Deputy Dog. So hello. So I don't know who the other person was, but I assume I have only met good, nice ATC people. As frightened as I am of them, I know they are good and nice. Doing the thing, yes, on course. It is Deputy Dog. He's doing awesome, absolutely. Can't see the wibble.
Good evening, Cessna 152, Charlie Golf, Oscar Bravo.
I'll get to hear you sequencing in a DFW.
Charlie Golf,
Amazing.
Oscar Bravo, I've got you about 1 by 5.
Hello. You can help me land. Excellent. JK, oh darn. I was counting on that now. He got a little ahead of me now. He's a little faster. He's a little faster. You heard nothing? Oh God, heard nothing. What? Where?
Charlie Golf, Oscar
One
Bravo,
northeast.
Flights, if you're looking for flight following, I think that's what I heard. Roger, squawk 2214.
22144, Oscar Bravo.
You provided closed traffic. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you. And it was good flying near you guys. Excellent. You're getting conflict alerts from us. Wait, why? Oh no. Wait, from them or from me? Or from all of us? Okay. Oh, shoot. Should I have said that? Should I have said something like that? Flight of 2? Okay, hang on. This is a really terrible idea.
American 1302, turn left heading 150, join localizer 17 center, report to field and sight.
We're just getting some updrafts.
Roger, it looks like you're going to fly through
That's
the
what it is.
That's my fault. I was dealing with VFR flights out east. The 150 should get you back on the heading there.
Sorry. We're just being all distracting out here. Although technically I'm an IFR flight, so it's you guys' problem. When... Oh, okay, got it. That's so funny. So close. When the runway starts getting really, oh God, big, you have to pull the yoke upwards to slow your descent. Right, but also, if you're doing a soft field,
Charlie Golf, Oscar Bravo, radar contact, stay altitude.
you ride that thing almost into the ground. Gently. Somehow don't take that out of context.
3,100 or above, and I've got you radar contact. Traffic's going to be out at your 12 o'clock, about 3 miles in front of you. Well, it looks like a Cessna and a PA-44.
Oh God, what are we doing?
Maintaining 3,100 or above for Oscar Bravo.
Charlie Golf, Oscar Bravo, maintain visual separation. Break, American 1302, runway 17 center, clear to land. Winds are 13008.
I thought we were not going to be a problem because we were so far, like, on the edge of your area. Apparently not. We're just making all the problems tonight. I'm sorry, but also sorry, not sorry. Appreciate you so much. This is helpful to get back into this. IFR to IFR is 3 miles. Protected, wait, seriously. Oh, let's see. What's the CFR about no pilot must join a formation without agreement? It was, mental agreement. Nailed it. VFR joining the IFR? If this is formation, it's the worst formation ever. Fair enough. Not a problem, okay, you had way worse. Okay, sounds good. Is that a challenge? No, I promise. I say things like that, and it's like I would never actually make any of those jokes in real life. I would not be able to. I would get too nervous. So my DPE for commercial check ride was the same as my private and my instrument. So for my instrument check ride, he told me it was going to be on the 20th. And so that was a Tuesday. Okay, so I planned for the Tuesday. The day beforehand, he texts me and he goes, "All right, I'm here, I'm ready, but you can come whenever, no hurry." So he had gotten his dates mixed up. And so I ended up going in early. Like, I ended up going a day early and busting and eventually going and taking it again, and then it was fine. But, so that was a thing. And commercial instructor told me, since I had it yesterday, he told me to text my DPE on Sunday and be like, "Hey, I'm here. No worries. Ready when you are." And it sounds hilarious. It would be hilarious, but I would never be able to do that. I'd be way too nervous. So, yeah. I'm the only IFR. The VFR just have to maintain visual at 500 feet technically. So I am a special. I am priority. Amazing. I love it. This is why we fly IFR, or why I would fly IFR, but I'm too nervous. Can't even do a proper see ya. Yes, I've also been told to do that, and I just cannot bring myself to do that either. No way, but wait, no way, what? I do take pride. Yes, the SIA is a must. I would be too nervous. My voice would crack and I just sound silly. I am not quite at the halfway point, so we're good. Okay. Oh, okay. So I was gonna tell one story. So again, commercial instructor's home airport. We taxi out of the hangar, start up, go do run up on the run up pad, and then go.
400, turn left heading 210, join localizer 17 center. Report the field inside. Traffic is about 8 miles southbound. He's it'll be at your 12 o'clock as you turn. Sorry about that. He's landing 17 center in front of you.
But then at DPE's home airport where I had to go, it's the FBO and then the little pad area and then the runway's right there. So not even thinking, just doing it like I was used to. I did my whole 360 turnaround.
723 at Victory, descend to maintain 6,000.
Faced into the wind, so like my tail was towards like the FBO kind of. And I was gonna do my run up and DPE goes, "Are you gonna do your run up right here?" And I was like, oh God, why? And then this was something that I had thought of before, but then it never came up again. And then of course I'm not thinking about it because freaking check ride brain. He's like, well, like if when you do run up, you spool that engine up, any stray rock or whatever is going to get flipped backwards. It's going to break a window or something. I was like, oh, words I can't say because I'm a lady. So like I go up toward the hold short sign or the hold short line more and kind of face into the wind, and I do that and whatever. And it was just, among other things, it was like, it is. So many of the things that I had issues with were things that I had thought of before and that I knew that I had to think about, but I hadn't had very recent experience or enough experience with it for it to properly trigger in my, again, check ride addled brain state. And yeah, it was just like, yeah, It was disappointing. Thought I said the DP is just like having a conversation with a fellow pilot about flying. Yes, kind of. My DP is a little bit intimidating, but like in a good way. That's why I like him, and that's why I like going to him, is because usually if I pass,
CJX 400, 17 center, clear to land, number 2, winds 13008.
like I feel like I earned it because he actually has a nickname. I'm not going to give it just in case it like doxes me. He has a nickname because he's like kind of known as a hard ass. Oops. But yeah, that's why I like him, because he's not trying to like trick you at all, but he is very how they're supposed to be. He's trying to make sure that you're going to be safe and everybody else is going to be safe with you in the air and everything. So if you pass, he doesn't give out free passes. So yeah. So it is a conversation. It's brought into all of the in the ACS, the airman certification standards, like all those things have to be in like that conversation. So it's put into like a scenario or multiple scenarios. But the way that, I don't know, just maybe it's just me, but like his delivery, it does make me a little bit nervous, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So yeah, so yes, you are right, kind of. And it depends on the kind of DPE you have as well. So yeah. Going to do a SIA, it's got to be full send. Yeah, right. Right. 100 feet is not okay. 100 feet is not okay.
Cross 17 right at Kilo H, straight ahead to the terminal.
I'm not going to be able to. Like, I'm not going to be able to bring myself to do it. Maybe. We'll see. Sure, right here. Oh, God. Was that for the one thing? The run-up? Yeah. If I know my DPE's airport, do I practice there a little first? I got there early to practice my power off 180. Ended up coming in short. And then ended up doing the landings at a different airport anyway. But it's a little bit of a flight, and the plane that I was going to use, the plane that I did use, is in a locked hangar, and the only time that I get to practice is if my instructor comes with, because he has a key. And so we didn't go over and practice. But that's the thing too, is again, like as commercial pilot, I have to be able to do this stuff kind of the first time, because like, what is the power off 180? It's to be able to, hang on, 100 feet is not okay, 100 feet is not okay. If you're doing the power off 180, it is potentially, you're doing it for emergency reasons. So you're not going to get a practice run for that. So I should be able to do it whenever, wherever. So yeah, I did. I got there early to practice it, but it ended up working out fine. My power off 180 ended up being basically at the edge of the 200-foot tolerance. Which has never been a problem for me because that plane sinks. But yeah, that was a thing. So yeah, so you could go, but you never know how the actual ride is going to go. Cause like mine, the winds were unfavorable, so that's why we ended up going to a different runway that had a crosswind runway. So yeah, so you could, but yeah. Something about tests that makes you stupid, right? Like I do. I am such a nervous. My written book stuff, all of that is totally fine for me. But like practical oral stuff, oral exams, yeah, it's just I get.
134, stand by 1 second, Southwest 16.
Oh, that's good.
Kansas City Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Quick exchange, advisor approved.
It does. I get. I do. I have to have a higher level of practice because at least this is what I feel like. I drop so much more capability in practical tests than normal people. holding to a standard, doing his job. Right, exactly. But yeah. I don't know.
CGX 400 cross 17 right, kilo 8, in Texas, Greenfield.
I don't know how to put this without it sounding weird or bad, so I don't know. We'll see. If I pass, you know it wasn't an accident. Right, and that's why.
Cleared to Austin via the Curlo 5 departure, windy transition, direct Suzy 6 arrival. Climb via the SID, departures with me, squawk 0535.
So commercial instructor, like, suggested potentially a different DPE. Just because he knows him as well, and he said he's easier, but also.
Yeah, 134, reback's correct. Contact me right as taxi.
Not like that. I don't know, but if I ended up going to that DPE and passing and doing the same thing that I did with this DPE, I probably would have felt like actually that I didn't earn it. So yeah, I don't know. You joke, but you think that's good, right? And right, it is. It is. I joke about it as well, but also, yeah, kind of. Give me all the questions on the prop, electrical, and gear systems. Oh God, now I have to think. Yeah, so I had to describe the constant speed. I had to talk about the complex airplane that I flew in, and unfortunately it's been a while, so I was a little bit rusty, but got through it, I guess. And then, yeah, ended up, had the whole question of, oh, if the alternator quits, is your engine gonna die? No. And yeah, I'm not sure.
33, descend to maintain 4,000, turn right heading 150, doing localizer on 18 right, report the field in sight.
I was supposed to write down all the things that I remembered from the oral and all the other things, but I kind of forgot. So we'll see how much I can get written down after this. You're a pumpkin. Have a great flight. Sounds good. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Hope to see you again soon. Sleep well. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. Good night. Good night.
Destination AWAS is 118.375.
Oh God, we have to start doing things, kind of. Hang on. Why do we still have 37 nautical miles? Oh, because I have to go to the next one. Shoot. Hang on. Oh God. Hang on. Okay. Flip. And then I need to flip it. I don't need to flip it. It's just gonna flip to 2, isn't it? What? That's not right. Hang on.
American 723, let's go heading 130, I'm sorry.
Oh God, so I have a question now. I'm just gonna stick here, because that's where I was. Oh God. Okay, sorry. I read really slowly.
Has the weather at Monroe.
You're interrupting. No. You're doing your thing.
Are you landing Monroe?
A-firm will actually take the option if we can get it at Monroe.
Okay. On the other hand, being able to demonstrate flying into an unfamiliar airport successfully kind of shows a little more. And that was the thing, is I got...
Fort Charlie Foxtrot, enter left downwind, runway 4.
Left downwind, runway 4, Charlie Foxtrot.
My last practice, we ended up going to a new airport that I hadn't been to in a while and definitely hadn't practiced any of the things. And I nailed all of my landings. I've been really good and really consistent for the past, like, couple of weeks. And so I was cautiously optimistic. And then it definitely wasn't what I wanted it to be. So yes, definitely being able to go to that new place and still being able to get it done, kind of. It's good and it's nice, but I know I could have done better, so that's where I start hesitating. So yeah, you're similar. You don't question that you can do the flying correctly, but during evaluations is extremely hard, right? And that's the thing too, is because things you do during the check ride or like other evaluations is like
River
you would
4 Charlie Foxtrot, runway 4, clear for the option.
you would do it even
Cleared
differently.
Option runway 4, Charlie Foxtrot, and we just like remain left close traffic after that.
Hi, Roger, on the go, make about close traffic.
Oh,
Left close traffic, 4 Charlie Foxtrot.
so we're doing the approach into Morehouse Memorial, if that changes your plans at all. Which we need to, oh God, we need to figure out. Hang on. Procedure, approach, map. Close. Oh God, I have to ask, don't I? Shoot. Okay, hang on.
November 1 Delta 1, say approach request in the Morehouse.
Sorry, thank you. Requesting VOR DME Alpha Morehouse, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1.
Roger, you can expect the VOR DME Alpha in the Morehouse.
Expect VOR DME Alpha into Morehouse, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Sorry, 1 second, I'll get back to things. Where is Morehouse? It's not on here. Let's see what the Preflight says. On the Preflight. Yeah, and that's the thing is like if I'm doing stuff with passengers or things like that, I do things differently in that circumstance than I would on the check ride. Although you're supposed to do the things the same way that you would on the check ride that you do there. Yeah, so it's just, as much as they say don't treat it like a test, it does. You end up treating it like a freaking test. Easy under actual pressure than under.
31 Delta 1, proceed direct Monroe VOR, cross Monroe VOR at 2,000 feet, clear for the VOR DME Alpha approach into Morehouse.
Proceed to Monroe VOR, cross above 2,000, cleared VOR DME Alpha into Morehouse. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Did I say all that correctly?
Runway 1A right, clear to land.
I think I
Winds
did.
are 11007.
I was just about to get my little red pen out so I could write stuff down. So 2,000 at proceeding, at 2,000, cleared for the approach. But yes, easier under actual pressure than under evaluation. Right, and what is that?
04 Charlie Foxtrot, maintain pattern altitude at 1,000.
See ya.
And I can clear you back up as soon as the aircraft...
Gonna fly by hand.
passes over the
Oh
Monroe
yeah.
VOR.
What do you mean? You find a kneeboard key? I have a
Roger, 4 Charlie Foxtrot.
I have a thing. So yeah, my thing is like right here. But for the actual plane, I have a little clamp that goes onto the yoke. I have a yoke clamp, and that's really helpful and nice. And if you mean fly it by hand and not by autopilot, that is how I did all of my instrument training. That is how I do all of my training in general. I have no autopilot. So yeah, it's been fun. I got to fly autopilot one time. I got to be in a Kodiak. And I got to do the takeoff. Banked a little bit, probably too much, with the owner in the back. And then, yeah, it felt like I was like wrestling it up to where it needed to go. And then all of a sudden, my instructor put the autopilot on, and it was just like, oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so we're going to brief the approach again. Shoot, oh God, I'm going to do something super dangerous here. Boom. Oh, wait. Boom. And, oh, that's, I guess, not as dangerous because, oh, okay, here. So here is going to be the approach. If you're interested, I am not going to put it up on the screen because I want to do this properly and not do anything on VATSIM that will bring shame to myself. What plane is Charlie Foxtrot flying? It looks like a Piper 2.8. I was trying to think. I was like, that almost sounds like it's not. It's definitely not. I was thinking it was what I did my complex in, but I don't think so. I think that was a 2.4. So yeah. So which one is that? If you have a moment. Okay, so we're briefing the approach again. VOR DME Alpha into Morehouse. It is up to date. 117.2 we are on. Excellent. Our approach course is going to be at 2.6. Airport elevation is 168. Irrelevant. Have our frequency in. Don't have to change. Remaining at and above 2,000 because that is what we were given. And we have been cleared for the approach. So, oh, I always forget to do that. So I should have turned my taxi light off because that's our landing light. And then once I got cleared, I could turn my taxi light on. That is what I learned from #1 instructor. Oh, speaking of, I didn't even talk about today. But we're getting to the approach. So I don't know. I guess maybe I'll try and get it in. So we, I'll go very fast. So I had check ride yesterday, right? Did it, done. Hoping, like, planning to hopefully fly with #1 instructor before he goes off to his new gig, like next week, but apparently maybe this week. Okay, good. Oh shoot, we're gonna finish briefing the approach though first. Yeah, so 2,000, not authorized for the procedure turn. Then we'll be on 2.6.
Hotel 31 Delta 1, caution the departing traffic, runway 4. He's cleared up to 1,000, so maintain above 2.
Maintain above 2,000. Cessna Hotel 31 Delta 1. Okay, all right. It's cleared at 1,000. Oh, I'm not supposed to have the. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I'm not supposed to have my the tags on because then I'm cheating.
Delta 1, report IFR cancellation in the air on the ground. This frequency change the UNICOM approved.
Will report on the ground. Frequency change approved. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Oh!
Heidi, I'm actually about to fall asleep here and get offline, so have a safe landing.
Sounds good. Cancel IFR. Good night. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1.
IFR cancellation received 0520 Zulu. November 449er Mike Alpha, I'm heading offline. Frequency change UNICOM approved.
I'm sorry. Oh God. Well, that's okay then because
4 Charlie Foxtrot, speed full stop.
that's okay then. Then I will what's the word? not worry about messing things up. Oh, we're getting close, aren't we? Oh God. Yep, I'm doing strange things. Why am I doing the strange things? Why are the strange things happening? Thanks for the mini laugh. Sounds good. Need to hit the sack. Sounds good. Sleep well. And yes, you're welcome for the laughs. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. Hello. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, and Deputy Doug, thank you. If you're still here, thank you again. Yeah, I really did appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so this is, so we're getting a little bit, you know what? We are turning anyway. Oh God, we're maintaining, 2,000. Above 2,000. And we need to change this to 2.6. 2.6. Okay. Oops. Yep. Nope. That's correct-ish. Maybe. Kind of. Oh, maintaining at above 2,000. So we are gonna, start down. Hello, by the way. Oh God. Sorry. Hang on. And okay, so for this approach, I'm gonna try and keep my shoot. Hang on. Keep my head down a little bit. Or maybe I'll just use my, God dang it. I'm leaning on my frickin' rudders. Oops.
Road traffic, Archer 4, Charlie Foxtrot, clear runway 4 at Delta, Monroe.
You are a great job. Thank you. And again, yes, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry I took so long. Thank you for staying up long enough to get me to where I am. And that was a nice reintroduction to the VATSIM and the IFR stuff. So I appreciate it so much. I do. I hope you sleep well and I hope to see you again soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your week and all the good things. Good, you. Excellent, excellent. I am good as well. Very sleepy and tired. But I passed commercial check ride yesterday. Oops.
Canadian Gulf, Oscar Bravo. Start to descend down the traffic pattern. Altitude from 3,300. Gonna enter mid-view left downwind for 1645.
So yes, I did that, so I got that out of the way. So happy about that. Glad to be done with it. And now we're back to doing the this thing. So yes. With my oops. And the one right after the other. Yes. Oh my god, yeah. It's terrible. Oh, I should be watching my DME. Hang on. 11 DME is what we need to be watching for. Okay. We're 5.7. Anytime headed to bed sounds good. Thank you. And we will continue doing more of this. And I'm looking forward to it. So good night. Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I was planning, I had commercial check ride yesterday. This is what to not do. Do not be talking on the approach, but we're on, oh shoot, we're on Unicom now. I should be doing calls. Oh frick, hang on. So 16.1 is the thing. So at 6 would be 10 miles. Oh God. So we're at about like 9 miles. Where are we? We are south. Frick, what's the weather? Hang on. Oh God. Lakeshore, Morehouse. There it was. Where was it? There it is. 080 at 4. 080. It's almost a crosswind, question mark. Runway 16 is best. So, oh God, is there right? Okay, hang on. We are hoping that it's not right pattern for that runway. So we're gonna, yeah. Hang on. Does math. 16 minus 8 is 8 miles. 8 miles to the south, west, inbound for runway 16. We're on Unicom. Morehouse traffic. Bastrop? I'm not sure. We'll do Morehouse. Sorry, 1 second. Now it's 7 miles. I'm doing. Oh, there. We don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. No, 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 not a bit. Not even the teensiest, weensiest bit. We're gonna be southwest.
Tomorrow traffic, Canadian Gulf Oscar Bravo is 2,000 feet over midfield, gonna enter midfield at downwind 416.
So I guess I'll say Morehouse too. Okay. Morehouse traffic, Cessna Hotel, Tree 1, Delta 1. 6 miles to the southwest at 2,700. Inbound for runway 16. Traffic is in sight. Cessna Hotel, Tree 1, Delta. Morehouse. Rick, oh my god! Ah! You're flying us on hold right now? No way! What happened? I just said it. Did I say oops again? Yes. Oh, goodness. There tomorrow night. Yes. Yes, I will be. I might have to duck out a little bit early. I have to get up in the morning. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Check out Charlie Foxtrot. Check out everybody else as well. Check out Deputy Dog. Again, thank you. He's probably in bed now. Check out Starflies. And Sim Caesar. Thank you all for the raids. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. And thank you for putting up with me and my shenanigans. So we're looking for, at 11, we can start descending. Oh God, we should have been descending. Oh, shoot. Cancel IFR. I canceled IFR, so now I need to squawk the things. Because you're starting new highway tomorrow, right? Plane needs minor repairs, hoping to be back up this week. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm glad they're minor at least. Okay, you know what? Oh, it did work. Okay, no. Why? There, okay. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. All right. Following you in number 2. So I need to be dropping it like it's hot. I need to get to 720. Right? Yeah. Missed approach point is 16.1 DME. Oh, I probably shouldn't be going that fast. New highway tomorrow. Yes, I'm excited. Excited to see where it takes us. Okay. All right, getting shoot down to 1300. Okay. Getting down to 720. Morehouse traffic, Cessna Hotel, Tree 1, Delta 1, crossing the field at 800 for left downwind, runway 16. Morehouse. Okay, so 720. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, this is fine. Nope, bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. And now we have to stay within 1.3 nautical miles, and we need to make sure that we don't... We're going to bring it back, bringing it back, bringing it back, but bringing it up, 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 bringing it up. Bringing the speed up, but also not. Gosh darn it. So that we, oops, make sure. 1 point. Oh, hang on. Ah. Sorry, hang on. Morehouse traffic, Cessna Hotel 31 Delta 1, based final 16. Morehouse. Oh, God. That is how you don't do it? Oh, God, I was supposed to do flaps and stuff, but you know what? Longish runway, maybe? I could probably get on center line. That'd be nice. Oh, frick. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, okay. This is fine. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is fine. Again, I promise I fly better in an actual plane. Would that have worked in an actual plane? I still don't think so. My rudder pedals. Oh, God. We're just gonna... Oops. Stop. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oops. You got a fly-in planned. Excellent. Can I ask what kind? Where are we going? Okay, we're still on the runway. Where is... There's taxi lights. Can I go below MDA? Oh, God, I'm trying to remember. And was oh, God on the radio? I sure hope not. I mean, you eventually have to in order to land. Shoot, I'm trying to think. I was just talking about this with commercial instructor. And it was like, once you get the runway environment in sight, you can get the way that the way that it's worded is it sounds like you can just go down an extra 100 feet, but that's on a precision one. But for the non-precision ones, it actually means you can get down to 100 feet above the surface, if that makes sense. Am I on the right track-ish? Oh, I did not do any of the things. I didn't do carb heat. I didn't do flaps. I promise. The poor landing gear, I know. Well, and that was the thing, is because on checkride yesterday, I had my worst landings that I have had in a while. And DBE said my landings were actually really good. So I was like, you should have seen me the past couple weeks. What are the conditions? 100 feet. Having the runway environment in sight. Paint, pavement, and lights. Speaking of fly-ins, AirVenture is coming up pretty quick. Oh, I am. I'm so excited. I have no idea what my plans are going to be for that, though. I don't know what's going to be happening. I got some stuff to figure out after next week. I'm hoping. I assume you're going. I am hoping to go again. I would go the full week again if I could, but I'm not sure. Oh my God, did I say clear of runway 16? I don't remember if I did. The 100 feet has to do with the approach lights. And is that just for the precision? And then, like, for the non-precision, that doesn't count for that or something? Or is that something completely different? Oh, but yeah, okay. So again, quick. So I was thinking that I was going to be able to get a little bit more sleep today and not have to do anything today. And this morning I woke up and number one instructor texted me and he's like, hey, I could fly today this afternoon. Okie dokie. So went and did that, went and flew with number one instructor. Did I miss the inlet here? Apparently not. Hang on. Oops. So we went, I got back into home airplane, got back to home airport after how many weeks? I missed that airplane. Much better flying in that airplane. Did some more right seat familiarization. Got to hear about number one instructor's the things that he's doing. Because he's got a new gig. He just passed his check ride for that last week. Hello. I'm going to try and squeeze in here. Oh, God. Oh, there. Boom. That's a terrible parking job. There. And yeah, and then so we did, what was it? We just did some practice. So I took off from my home airport, which was a thing. And then does this work now? Hang on. Why doesn't it work? I'm trying to turn the thing on. I don't know why the names aren't toggling now. Gosh darn it. Oop. Oh well. So we practiced. Yeah, took off. Turns, climbs, descents, flying, slow flight, and then we did stalls. My first stalls from the right seat, and that was interesting. My hands got confused. Went back and landed. Worked on landings. Hands got confused again. Oh, okay. You will be there, not sure about flying in yet. Right, as you might. Oh, have a schedule conflict. Okay. Fair enough. Runway environment required flight. Right. We've gone over this and I freaking forgot every time Thank you. Runway environment required flight visibility and continuous position to make a normal descent to landing. I will eventually remember. Can't see your aircraft number. I am trying. I did the thing where I did the key bind, but for some reason it's not working. So we'll put it back on now. It worked before. Oh, okay. So it's just not working at all. Now can I see? I mean, we had these issues, but it's not working. Oh, it looks like you have my livery. Cute. That's awesome. Hee. But wait. But then it goes pink. Weird. Okay, sorry. For the traffic nameplates. Hello, how's it going? The only ASOBA multiplayer anything added by a SimConnect. Example, VATSIM traffic via vPilot doesn't get nameplates. Well, oh, so are you just in VATSIM right now? But it worked before, kind of. I don't know. Oh, like on your plane. I don't know. And the keybind doesn't apply for I don't know what's happening. But I guess we'll quick do shutdown. So yeah, so then we came in, we were doing landings, and I was focusing on, I'm gonna get out of VATSIM. Disconnect, not just that. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just needed to get out of VATSIM. That was the issue. Maybe? Huh. Okay. I don't know. I was focusing on the instruments way too much. So, instructor takes the checklist and tries to shove it onto the airspeed indicator. And he was struggling with that. And I was like, you need to have your hands on the controls just in case I do something silly. But he's like, no, you're fine. You got it. And I did. I was working on feeling the plane instead of focusing on the instruments. And then worked a little bit on like pattern work. Like I was getting too far from the airport because of like the difference in the pattern, because of the difference in like visual positioning. And so in the downwind, he's like, yeah, so see, you're this far over here. So what happens if you just kills my freaking engine? And he's like, you just did commercial check ride, so you should be good at these power op 180s. I'm like, thank you very much. From the right seat. And did it, was a little bit fast. Why does it seem like it's moving? Oh. Because I clicked Shift P when I was trying to figure out the nameplates thing, and that is pushback. Amazing. Okay. Would I fly into AirVenture if I had a plane? I would be terrified. I would probably want to have somebody else do it. I got flown out of AirVenture. One of my number one instructor's buddies flew there, and then I got a ride back. But it was a seaplane, so it's a little bit different, I guess. Got all that off. Kills mixture. Boop, boop, boop. Good. Boom. And it doesn't count it again. Boo. We'll turn on the light a little bit. Oop. Go like, oop, there. Boom. Hello. Again, I don't know why the nameplates are not working. Alas. Thanks for flying. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I'm sorry I'm on the grass now. I accidentally pushed myself back. Why is this on? So yeah, so I did that, came in a little bit high and fast, but kind of made it. We went around. And then I was like, all right, now I'm going to come back in for a normal landing. He kills my engine again. And that one I made. I was still a little bit high and fast, but made it. And then, yeah, just kind of worked on that again, got a feel for it. So yeah, so that's why I'm still tired. I did not get the sleep that I was planning to. Not going to get the sleep again that I'm planning to. Things. So, okay, sorry. For the Asoba multiplayer traffic, the nameplates also don't show if you're in close proximity. Oh, okay. And can't see anyone else's end numbers in MSFS unless it is baked into the repaint as part of the texture. Okay. I think I can do it, especially with those training I've been doing. Oh no. I don't know. Like last year, I think number one instructor, he's like, you could take, I have to be careful not doxing myself, take home airplane, fly there with it. And yeah, but I was like, I don't want to take the plane for that entire week and then like not use it, because it's like that is a source of income for the owners of that airport and the airplane. So it's like, I don't want to be that person. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think at some point, like it would be probably like a bucket list item. But this year, I don't know. Why is it so dark on that side? That's different. So yes. So again, I have maid of honor duties for the next like couple of weeks. So I'm going to focus kind of on that. Going to be doing more right seat practice with number one instructor until he's off doing his thing. And then, yeah, going to start doing some fun flights, transitioning into CFI practice, as well as working on more IFR stuff. Hoping to get some actual, and yeah, hoping to do probably, potentially, maybe ground instructor stuff. And then, yeah, figuring out all the things. So we'll quick over LittleNavMap. I'll put that up there. Where is it? So we started. Oh God. This was honestly probably exactly what I needed. Apart from all of my mistakes and embarrassments, like calling up on freaking UNICOM for my craft clearance. I did. I just got so confused at that point. Okay, so we started over here. And we did the taxi thing. And we taxied over there. And then we were sitting and I was trying to figure out things. How I was gonna call up Fort Worth Center. And then yeah. I got the spookin'. Called up on Unicom for my clearance and then had to backpedal and do the thing. Then we took off. Started, oh God, look at that horrendous. Look at this freaking IFR spaghetti. Anyway, okay. So, did the thing, doing the thing. Gosh darn it, get back. Made our way over to the VOR. Where did it freaking go? Over to VOR. Was dragging my feet, calling up for our pop-up IFR. Got the casual 3 beeps of doom. Finally went and called. Terrible, terrible. Went over, did the thing. We're just going to zoom all the way out because look at how nice and almost straight that is. Then we followed. Amazing, excellent. I think like right there, so I had to switch. And then I had to like... Yeah, the radial was different. So then I had to switch it, and then I think it like booped over a little bit. And we got our clearance for the approach, and that was incredibly freaking terrible. So I was trying to get over onto the radial, but I turned way too soon and never actually intercepted the radial until I looked at Preflight. And then we got on the approach, which was directly from the VOR. And then we circled and landed and taxied in. And that was a terrible landing. And there we are on the frickin' grass. But again, that's where the plane that I fly in real life likes to be. So that's the way it is. Yay! So there. That is that. Hello, and goodbye. Pretty sunset. Beautiful. Amazing. Wish the name tags would work. But yeah, I'll get out for some pretty music. And I believe we will find someone to raid. Let me know if you know anyone who is on. Otherwise, I will take a look-see. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think we went over all the things. Oh, you think they posted the NOTAM? Give it a read through. Okay, sounds good. I will. First time. It was your first time on American VATSIM? Nice. How did it go? Was it nerve-wracking? I'm sure I probably made it. Yeah. As long as you did better than I did and didn't panic as much as I did, you're golden. Yeah, so whoever got lost and found their way here, found their way back, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. It was such a fun time. I did miss this. Again, as much as I panic about it, and as much as, like, I drag my feet, and I hope that they go offline, so then I'm like, oh, shucky darns. I actually like doing it, and of course, Deputy Dog was awesome, super helpful and nice and kind enough to pop on for us, putting up with the shenanigans. Here we go. There it is. So yeah, so it was a good way to get back into it. am looking for the browse button. Oops. We'll see what sort of GA stuff we got going on. And again, for the rest of this month, all right, so I'm looking for people, looking for people to raid, and then we'll go over some stuff. Have a good night, you too. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Always like to see you. Didn't bust any airspace, so that's always good. Well, you can't bust airspace on an IFR flight plan, so unless you're talking about you, yes, then that's good. Definitely. But no, that's what's good. That's what's nice about being on an IFR flight plan is they tell you where to go. All right, what sort of GA hopefully stuff do we got going on here? See you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think we could probably go here. This looks good. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So yeah, so usually we do. Usually, we haven't for a while. Usually we do reading. We're working through Sherlock on Thursdays. That's on hold for a little bit. Sundays we usually do other sorts of games. Also on hold for a bit. So next Tuesday we'll be flying again, unless I decide to do something. I guess I can throw that out there. I will let you know. Don't want to yell at you. Keep the caps lock off. I'll let you know like I did yesterday. Very late notice, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. Better bet they never get any Canadian aircraft. Oh, I don't know. I bet potentially maybe. There and oops, not that. We have where we're going. Just need to get to the things. So yes, so barring me deciding to do something at some point, probably not. We will be doing more flying on Tuesday, probably more VATSIM because I obviously need the work. And yeah, I did. I missed it. So yeah, that'll be good. And we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, again, thank you for the raids. Thank you for the help. Thank you for flying along. All of the things. The controlling was great. Yeah. Always a good time. And it was really nice to get back into this. So I need to remember how to work this thing. That button. Okay. Am I doing one more flight? What do you mean, tonight? No, we are raiding. I have to go. I am sleepy. I was supposed to get more sleep. I just need to work on my, how do you spell that? Yeah, I need to work on getting to bed early. Adjusting my schedule so I can be actually functional during proper times of the day. So, no, we are. We're calling it for the night. So, oops. Oh gosh, sorry. Hang on. Boop. There. Okay. You need to sleep too. Right. Yes. Sounds good. So yes. I will, for whoever's up for continuing the party, we will be going on a raid. I will be raiding and running. So have a good time. Again, thank you so much for being here. I do. I really appreciate it. I have a good time. I have a great time. Hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me. And yeah, have a great whatever it's going to be for you. Hope to see you again soon. And until next time, stupid auto text changes your words. Understood. Yes. So got you. So yeah, we'll be going on the raid. Chillbase is still, okay. So we're, okay. we have somebody else that looks like somebody doing bonanza stuff. So I do like Chill Maze. Maybe we'll do that one next time. So yes, he's good people. But yeah, I think this person looks kind of new, so it looks like it's gonna be fun. So yeah. So until next time, thank you again. And yeah, I hope brain isn't entirely mush, so if I've forgotten anything, I'm sorry. Did not mean to. So yeah, thank you. And bye.